fear is a big reason why they wouldn't want to know. Again, like fear of the unknown, fear of not knowing if it's, something that can come back 10 times worse, something that doesn't, there's no cure for or treatment for. I think that's the number one reason is just being afraid of the result or the answer. I think overall in the Latino community, it is a community that's very open and very family oriented. So I think something like that, um, I it's someone would share, and again, it just would be based on the individual, whether their attachment to their family or not. I honestly am part of myself getting genetic testing when I did. I was told and right away that it was for research. I wouldn't know, um, 100% of the results. So I wouldn't be, opposed to it as long as it's for research. I am, all ingredients for research. I think for future treatment, future research, future help, being open to screenings and knowing, I know the age, depending on genetics and hereditary and, any other testing, the age for screening moves, up or down, things like that. So being able to work, proactively for the future of, knowing when to get, screenings, when to be ready for that conversation or to prepare um, to educate oneself on those things that may run in the family that may or may not come up. Some concerns are when things come up, just having those conversations with family members you may have to have with especially the closer ones. I know for me, genetic testing was important because I have two daughters and being diagnosed with breast cancer, I, wanted to be more informed, although I also posed the question that it wasn't hereditary. My mom or my grandma didn't have breast cancer, so what were the chances? So it was just important for me to know for my, especially for my children.